All right, guys, let's talk long-term positions. One of our favorite times of year. It's the time of year when all the popular sites are coming out with predictions, guys. And we're going to discuss a few names that we feel today you should be getting into before the end of the year. Here's what I'm talking about. Yahoo Finance out with their list, 10 best stocks to buy before 2022. Some interesting names on here. I'm actually going to save this for a little bit later on. Let's get into a few ideas here. Some interesting names that you might actually not think of from Yahoo Finance, guys. But let's talk ideas here before 2022 comes around.
Yeah, I mean, if you're thinking of ideas, you want something that's going to be like at least a little bit undercover, but you don't want to be too far off the, I guess, off the beaten path with a particular name. Now, there's one that's on my list and on my radar, which I know a lot of people are like, yeah, but that's not the sexiest name, and that's going to be Amazon. And every single time I have looked at this stock, and people always talk, one of the terms I love to hear, and this is a weird thing to say, is when people talk about dead money and like something isn't moving. And if you can tell me, and this is Amazon from essentially the middle of 2020 to now in this 2,900 into like 3,700 range. And we just recently made a high here, retesting that 3,800, and this stock has been gold. Like, you just buy it off of any of these lows down at 3,000, 3,200, and it's been giving you ample opportunity. The thing I love about Amazon is they're just not going anywhere. To me, that they're a winner when it comes to the pandemic staying at home. I think they're a winner when it comes to the metaverse that no one is talking about because that whole immersive shopping experience that Facebook is going to look to likely do, or Meta is going to look to do when it comes to their marketplace, that's going to be Amazon to a T. Amazon Web Services is going to be a major factor when it comes to the metaverse as well. So for the long term, this is a stock that has yet to break out from these highs in July, and it gives you plenty of great consolidation levels. Every dip to the 200 or the 50 period has been a good buyable action from a swing trading standpoint, and I like this opportunity for it to eventually break out of those highs, and you don't want to sleep too much on this name. If you sort of slept on Apple when it was quote-unquote doing nothing, you sort of have been upset with yourself here, and I think Amazon's one you want to get on the train.
Yeah, great name there. And I'm going to pick one also that just today they released that their bookings are already ahead of schedule here, more this year than last year. And that's going to be Airbnb, finally now on a pullback, giving you an opportunity to get right in. We pulled right back to the 50-period moving average after just testing some of these highs around 215. You know, this big growth company, the reason why I like it, they don't own, obviously, any of their properties, right? They're simply just a rental business. And if you have a property that you're trying to, rent out, these guys, they have the platform, everything's there. We're talking about tech, we're talking about simplifying things. And I think this is maybe an undercover metaverse play as well. I mean, as Airbnb grows, I think the opportunity to start to show just more details about your rental, more details about your property. Like, you'll be able to just sort of use, one of those cameras to show everything, possibly live feeds, things like that of your property. I like Airbnb here, and I think it's come down to some decent levels where you can get this 165, 170. We've sort of been building into there. You are on this. You have the 200 period right here at about 165. And even worst case scenario, if we don't pick the absolute bottom here, I mean, do we really get back into 140? Some of these bottoms that we've already tested here. I mean, I don't know. With travel coming back now, I think there's more and more people are going to have love for Airbnb. Do you want to stay in a hotel where there's tons of people in and out of the elevator? Or would you rather stay, at a possibly exclusive, I don't know, one bedroom, something like that, or rent somebody's house or somebody's apartment? I like Airbnb here. I think that's a workaround for some of the travel names that are getting, no love right now. I like Airbnb moving forward. I think this is a solid play.
All right, let's give you the top 5 here from this list. We were talking about, to start things off, from Yahoo, Hologic Incorporated, which is a healthcare equipment maker. Hey, guess what? They make COVID-19 testing kits. Yeah, unfortunately, COVID not going anywhere. So that's number 5. Number 4, Corning Incorporated. Everybody knows about Corning. We'll keep going. Coupa Software. Cloud name, all the rage at the end of this year. So COUP on the NASDAQ, number 3 on this list. There's Sean's Airbnb, Sean, number 2, according to Yahoo. Guess what number 1 is? I bet you no one will get this. Here it is. Thermal Fisher, TMO, number 1, according to Yahoo Finance, on stocks that you need to be in before 2022 comes up on the calendar. Interesting choice. But great ideas, great names, something to look at as we head towards the end of the year. Crazy to say that.